And just where exactly have the hell you been? I've been Rip Van Winkling too long, and I got the scruff to prove it. But my long winter is over, so it's time to get back to snappy wordplay and do a review. Gokin Roadbuster. Back in the land of Nippon, where they have mayonnaise served with your drinks and cannibals starring in actual pornos, they've done a little thing called SD, super deformed for short, which is considered uber kawaii desu. Roadbuster is the latest toy upholding that fine Japanese tradition of certain characters getting dinklaged for that maximum DAW. For any of you gaijins out there still lost in translation, take someone like RoboCop or the T-800 and turn them into a plushie. And while you're googling that, I'm going to be playing with Roadbuster and his diecast. Tons of diecast metal. Yes, the fact that he's so solid is hard to convey on camera, but I want you to know that if you happen to be filming a toy review about this guy, your arm will get tired trying to hold him up for the camera. There is so much metal in his gear, it's 95% of who he is. And on the scale of solid, he's easily Phantom Pain. I am just tickled brown, green, and orange by the vehicle mode. It's got the 80s aesthetic that you wanted from your classic toy, yet somehow it's got the modern update that makes it feel more relevant than I thought it would be. But it's the simplest thing of all the fun details they fit in. The side-mounted ammo rack, the winch, that impossibly, incredibly small driver's seat, the X on the luggage rack on the back. Hello, random X. You're my favorite. But being Transformers fans, we have to live by the credo that physics suck. I get why it seems so pointless to argue for more trunk space on an Gokin Transformers series figure for more storage capacity, when the answer is quite so obviously metaphysical when you look at it. But just to put my counterpoint logical spin on the whole thing, have you seen this guy's various vast array of minute minutia?
Got elementals, turbo feeders, toilet seats, electric heaters, trash compactors, users, tractors, power runs, and water meters, walkie-talkies, copper wires, safety goggles, radio tires, BB pellets, rubber mallets, fans, and dehumidifiers.
There's a head in there amongst all that stuff. A head! His head, as a matter of fact. Where am I supposed to store that? There's nothing about that in the instructions, and I can't do anything with it. I can't go out with it. I can't even go out now. The neighbors don't think that highly of me, and they don't like to look at me either. They think I talk to people who aren't there! Bump the camera again. Jarring angles. On the upswing, when you need weapon ornamentation, he's still got some of that old school swagger. He just went from Roadbuster to Roadbuster Plus. Being an Gokin might not sound all that impressive to the layman, but here's the thing about it. It's one of these toy lines that's had a lot of engineering crammed into them over the years, which means when you transform from vehicle to robot, you look this damn good. Admit it. I'm waiting for you to admit it. He looks damn good. Even with this, the bobblehead. All of this makes Gokin Buster the most impressive scout figure ever. Whether it's armaments or articulation, he's had everything considered heavily. And if you don't believe me, I advise you to check out this chart with all the swirly arrows. When it comes to posability, Roadbuster's got the clockwise and counterclockwise circles to show you up, son. Great range of weaponry, including the classic over-the-shoulder cannon, which makes him look like one of the most adorable predators. And if you can find the proper size batteries to fit in his noggin to light his visor up, well then you got the robotic equivalent of the Stare of Doom. Roadbuster is definitely worth all that capital I invested in him, but the problem on the flip side just might be he's the only Gokin Transformer figure I have. Scale-wise, he looks great on a map. Not so much though when it comes to other Roadbuster-centric figures.
Listen up, maggots. I will break you down to scrap and send you back home to mama. Do I make myself clear, you worthless pile of smelted slag? You are here for one reason only. You think you can be me, and I'm here to tell you that you cannot handle this hotness. If any of you jokers think you've got the ball bearings to be me, then please, step forward and sound off like you got a pair.
What the is wrong with his head?
So you have to take Bobblehead Buster at face value for the novelty item he was meant to be. But all you really have to know is that this is the best damn scout figure ever. He might not measure up to all your other bots, but he'll still kick their ass.
Sure you can!